Everyone, the topic is about unit operations food processing, and the topic is on size reduction techniques. In the previous session, we have seen what is size reduction equipment, crushers, which is jaw and gyratory crushers, and crushing rolls. In the next session, we are going to see about grinders and hammer mills. These are the crushers and grinding machines, and what are the different types of crushers, what are crushers, and what is the working principle, what is the jaw crusher and its working principle, and what is the capacity of jaw crusher, what is the gyratory crusher, and what is the gyratory crusher's working principle, what are the features of gyratory crushers, what is the comparison between a jaw crusher and a gyratory crusher, what are roller crushers, and how it is working, and how to select crushers for rolls, and what is the capacity of crushing rolls. These are the topics we have seen until now. In this session, you will be seeing about grinders. Subdividing the solid to a finer product than crushing. Grinders, the size reduction machine employed, it is for an intermediate duty. A grinder is often charged with the product from a crusher, which it reduced to powder. Hammer mill. Size reduction is achieved by impact and attrition. The hammer mill consists essentially of a high-speed rotor turning inside a cylindrical casing. The rotor is mounted on a shaft which is usually horizontal. The sing hammers are pinned to a rotor disc. The hammers are rectangular bars of metal with plain or enlarged ends. The particles are broken by the set of swinging hammers. In this diagram, you can see the feed is taken from the feed hopper on the upper direction, and the hammer mill, it consists of a round shaft with hammers. The large feed, it is taken to the hammer mills, in which the feed is broken down by the hammers by impact and attrition, and there will be a screen at the bottom, and the large particles are broken down into smaller finer particles, and through the screen, through the mesh, the product will be, the final product will settle down at the bottom. This is the principle of hammer mill. On the right side of the diagram, you can see the diagrammatic representation of hammer mill. The product, it falls through a gate or screen. In this, the several rotor discs, each carrying 4 to 8 swing hammers, are often mounted on a single shaft. What they are saying is that each rotor has 4 to 8 swings, and the rotor disc diameter, it ranges from 150 millimeter to 250 mm. As the hammers are hinged, the presence of any hard material, it does not cause damage to the equipment. The hammers can be readily replaced when they are worn out. That is, if they may have tear and wear expenses due to a long period of working time, because of that it can easily be replaced. That's what they are saying in this PPT slide. Working. The material to be crushed is fed from the top of casing, and the shaft is rotated at a high speed, and centrifugal force causes the hammers to swing out radially. The material is beaten by the hammers around inside of a casing and by impact against the breaker plates located on inside of the casing, or the screen is crushed until it is small enough to fall through the screen. The hammer mill is a very versatile piece of equipment which gives high reduction ratios and may handle a wide variety of materials from hard and abrasive to fibrous and sticky. Hammer mills are employed to grind tough fibrous solids like bark, sticky clay, etc. Hammer mills provide good performance, high capacity, and need little space apart from attaining the highest reduction relations for single combination units. The disadvantages in hammer mill is that they have elevated noise and vibration which they cause, and accelerated wearing of the hammers and hardened walls. These are the disadvantages. Thank you. In this session, we have seen what are grinders, what is hammer mill, what is the working principle of hammer mill, and that's it. Thank you for the today's session.